Well, everybody, it happens to all of us. I'm here at the parts store because I had to get a new window regulator for my truck. I know it's a Dorman, but that's all that they had. A couple days ago, I rolled this window down and I think the cable snapped in the door on the regulator assembly, or one of the pulleys broke because it free fell about halfway down. I'm glad it didn't break the glass, but I've got it wedged up right now with some construction shims, but that's just a temporary solution. So I'm gonna have to pull this panel off later and get this unit changed out. Put that in there. I was worried I wasn't gonna find one of those. I've been to 2 parts stores already. One of them didn't have it. The other one's computers were down. And this particular parts store, they happen to have one in stock. So I'm headed back to the house. I'll fix this up this weekend. How about that inflation too? I just paid $80 for a $40 part. Fail. Now the real trick is gonna be making a left in this traffic right here. I don't know. Yeah, not a chance. It's clear on one side, it's not clear on the other. I might have to spin a U-turn in a minute. Oh, I'm gonna make it. Yeah. Move, BMW. Check it out, Lambo. Nice. I hope he's going to the gas station. I want a picture of that thing. Look at that ride. GTA. Yeah, he is. Check out this beast. That right here is a nice ride. Look at this bad boy. Probably costs more than my house. And sometimes the work days just never end. I just left one shop. I'm headed to the next one. Oh well, I guess that's just how it is when you have stuff to do. Okay, let's get this place powered up. Light.
Hey, while I'm pulling this in and getting everything ready, would you guys do me a huge favor? Scroll down a little bit and hit that thumbs up button.
Hello, shop.
I really want to see if we can make it to 1,000 likes this time. I believe in you guys. I know we can do it.
Okay. Let's see if this thing's any good. Looks pretty good. Yep. Okay. Yeah, the way this thing works is these 2 pads here rest on the bottom of the glass. These rails bolt into the door. And then these mounts for the glass will ride up and down the tracks as the motor pulls the cable up and down. What I think happened is one of these pulleys broke, or one of the cables may have broken, because I hear the cable binding up in there. So something broke. Anyway, let's get it apart and find out. Okay, these door panels aren't as hard as folks think they are. you're usually just going to find a couple of bolts. There's always a hidden one behind the door handle. There's one back there I see, right back in that hole. And there's going to be a couple clips around the perimeter. The way I like to do this is start in one corner, get behind it with a screwdriver or pry bar or a trim tool, and pop out one clip at a time. That way it minimizes twisting stresses, and you may not, or you'll end up breaking one if you just kind of try to yank it off. And yes, I know my reflector on this side is missing here. Yeah, there's that other bolt. Looks like an 8mm. Nope, it's a 7. Yep. There it is. Okay, let's pop this piece of trim off. And looks like no fasteners behind there. Let's get those ones down on the bottom. And I think that's okay. Yeah, it looks like it's just those two. I could be wrong. Oh, I was mistaken. This doesn't pop out. It comes up. Let's pick it up here. All right. And behind here, I've got a lot of dirt and dust. And it looks like just one connector for the door switch. Let's see if I can get that guy out. I may need to get behind that with a screwdriver. Yeah, I think I will. I can't seem to get that connector off, so I'm going to pull the switch out. I did not want to do that. I hope I didn't break it. Come here. There it is. Yeah, there was no way I was going to get this out from the backside. There we go. Okay, good as new. Okay, this is my least favorite part of all time. We've got to pull off this this plastic stuff here. It's always held together with this schmoo glue looking stuff. And it's super sticky. I try to keep as much of it on the plastic as I can so I can put this plastic back on. Gonna have to remove the door handle.
This door handle is attached to the frame with one bolt and then two little clips that go into those square holes and then slide back. Then the bolt secures it. I just removed the handle from the actuating rod that runs over to the door latch. That just has one little clip that you slide or rotate counterclockwise and then pick the tang part of the rod out of the handle.
Yeah, look at that stuff.
Now that all of the obstructions are out of the way, I can finish peeling back this plastic door liner.
Now the inside of the door is exposed, and we can see what was damaged. Let's go ahead and unplug this motor while we're here. And I'll get the speaker out of the way. I should replace these. They're looking pretty old and crusty.
I'm sorry if some of these scenes are a little cut up and the audio volume fluctuates up and down. I ended up with a copyright claim on this one from the background music, so I'm trying to cover it up.
Almost. The magnet's really messing me up.
The magnet on the speaker keeps attracting my pliers to it, and they're getting stuck, and I'm having a hard time operating them.
Oh, here's a clue.
Do you see that spring and that cable dangling out of the motor?
See the piece of the cable sticking out? Yeah, it got all wound up in there. Okay. Yeah, I think this is where it started to come apart. This spring is supposed to be here. Here's another piece of the cable. Yeah, that's what broke. This plastic part of the mount. There's probably more to it. All right. I'm gonna have to remove my glass wedges.
Insert artificial thunderstorm noise now to cover up background radio music.
Oh, here it comes, falling down. Yeah, without that cable to hold it up, it's just it'll free fall if you let it. So I'm gonna run this all the way back up and reinstall these wedges to keep it there. There. Now I can get these tracks out. Okay, yeah, you can see the cable's all twisted up. Part of it's bound inside of the motor. This motor's probably still good, but I bought a whole new assembly with the new motor. Okay, let's get the new one out, see how it fits. We'll go in the same way the other one came out. If you're doing this, take care to make sure that these two pieces don't get twisted and turned around. Right. I'll hang this track first. Just sneak it up in there, bring the bolt through. Oh, it barely fits. There we go. And down. Now that track is hanging. I'll hang this other track next. Careful if you have tint to not scratch your tint. You want to keep this far this way as possible so it doesn't contact the glass. That bolt's not going to fit through the hole. Take it out. All right, up. As usual, I tighten everything last once I have all the fasteners installed. See that one? And then bring that back up. This is the rod for the door lock. Okay, here's the hole for the stud by this speaker wire. Pull that through. All right. Okay. Let's plug the speaker back in. Click. Three more bolts. Okay, now I need to attach the window, but I can't get a straight line on that nut, so I'm gonna plug the window switch back in, raise this regulator up to this height, and then I can drop the glass down into the brackets. There. All right, let's key it on. And here we go. Let's see if this is gonna work. Excellent. Okay. Again, no need to take this out, just loosen it so the clamp part of this bracket is free. Perfect. Okay, and I'll grab the top of the glass and just kind of push it down, make sure everything's even. This is the part that really matters. We're going to tighten these back up, but when we do, not super tight. If it over squeezes, you run the risk of breaking the glass, and that would be bad. So I'm just going to turn it till it's snug, and maybe a quarter turn, maybe. Okay. And same thing on this other side. Snug. That wasn't even a quarter turn. All right, let's see what we got. You hear that crunchy piece of junk? Dorman. Not what it used to be. Okay. All right, I'm gonna get the panel back on and we're all done here. Good. You kind of just have to wiggle these around until you feel all the tabs fall into place, and then it'll push down. Getting the panels back on is always the hardest part. I think I got it. Looks good, no gaps. All right. And this should just snap back down into place. Okay. Door lock works. Handle's good. Okay. Let's put this trim piece back in. You go here. This will just snap in. Good. Nope, missed. There it is. And where's that hole at for this one? There it is. That's it. All right, good to go. Success. Okay, well, other than the heat and humidity, mosquitoes and sweat, I had a good time doing this. I'd like to thank everybody for watching. I appreciate you being here. And don't forget, have a great day. Yepper. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how we do that. As always, take your time. Don't break your plasticky bits. And everything should work out.